Well, good morning, and welcome to Let's Play, where we play games in my Steam and GOG library. And today we are taking a look at the game Pile Up, which is a base building strategy game. It is by the developer Remoob and the publisher Next In-Game Indie Arc. Pile Up is a strategic building game which you need to build houses, fulfill your people's requests, and manage your risky buildings in different ways on a small land. But don't let your guard down in this chill environment. We only get you relaxed so you destroy everything you did. Before we hop into the game, we're going to take a look at the handbook real quick because it has some very important tips for playing in the game. And I bought this game, and I got it from KeyMailer, but more on that later. So you can see the cards that I have. We have tips, and we can see what the two different lands would look like. Now, I have not completed this one to unlock the other one. Happiness is crucial in your territory to avoid eviction. Each populated building will have specific needs. Unmet needs increase anger among the people. Crossing the critical happiness threshold jeopardizes your game and triggers a social crisis. As your population reaches specific thresholds, your island will level up, granting you factories and buildings as rewards. Milestones elevate your city status and offer an opportunity to draw a special card. In Pile Up, you develop your land through turns. Skipping a turn advances the time of day and triggers special building effects such as factories. At every major milestone, you'll earn scraps which are valuable for unlocking new content. These scraps can be utilized to access more intriguing buildings in subsequent runs, allowing for a richer gameplay experience. We can see, let's see if we can just look at only what I have. All right. So those are the ones that I have not unlocked yet. These are all the ones I have locked. So you can look at them and you can see what each does. Gas tank obviously provides the need of gas in its range. Electric generator provides the need of electricity in its range. You have a small house. It says don't ask why there are 3 people inside. Portable house. People are small, so we piled up 12 of them inside. Apartment complex. Be careful, the walls are thin. Home office. A fine piece of art. Big house. I heard there's a party inside. Park. Provide the need of nature in its range. Platform. You can't break physics rules if you wrote them. Water tank provides the need of water in its range. Gardenless house. Just the house, no garden included. House factory will generate a house until it drains out. Casino generates a building which can curse or bless your day when played. Dump lets you pass around even though you still have a stack of building left by destroying them. Isolate keeps the buildings rather than destroying them. Brick roof, normal roof. But it goes on, and you can see we have quite a number of them that we can play. Now, we'll go back. And you can look in the city blueprint. This is where you spend the scraps you get from each run. And you can see what I have unlocked so far. Here's the casino, the platform, the watchmaker, which generates a watchtower every 3 turns. Storage gives 1 random requirement and generates 3 brick roofs. Mechanic, when placed, every factory in touch gives 5 buildings from themselves and gets drained. Slum gives 2 more of itself when destroyed. School, if your happiness decreases below 50%, this building forgives half the deaths, gives 1 from each factory, and lets you draw another special once. Dump, that's the one that lets you pass around even though you have cards left. Terrace A support which you can attach over roof buildings. Production line. Doubles the work speed of every factory placed over this support. And that's a new one, so I don't think I've used that yet. And we have our tutorial. Oh, and we have our controls, which are pretty basic. WASD moves the camera up, left, down, and right. You can accelerate time with shift. You get a top-down view with control, which is very handy for placing buildings. Space ends your turn and goes to the next turn. E and Q lets you rotate between buildings in your deck. I have not used the toggle inspection mode yet, but that is the cap lock. And of course, you have selecting and placing the building is left mouse button, rotating is R, deselecting is right mouse button. You drag with middle mouse button, and of course you have the scroll in and out. All right, let's get started. So here is our empty little platform, and it's called Stack Area. And here's our starting deck. So let's turn that. See, we have one portable house, 3 home offices, and 2 gardenless houses. So we're going to go ahead and top-down view. Let's put these kind of inward, and that you'll understand why in a minute. I'm going to put these side by side, and then I will rotate this one and put it, I think, over here. You want to try to make this both aesthetic, but also with the ability to stack. I'm going to put you over here. And of course, if you put the buildings close to each other, they do attach to each other. I'm going to put you over here. All right. Now here's our little starter house. Doesn't look like much. I do like the graphics. Oh, there's something about these graphics that kind of have that Stray look. If you played the game Stray or watched anyone play Stray, you would understand. It reminds me of the slums in Stray. So we have our house factory, our requirement factory, and our support factory. So let's go ahead and place these. And you can see that you're very limited in where you can place things. We'll put you over here on the corner. Then we will take this and connect it. And you, I'm going to put up top, I think. All right, so we've placed everything, and it's time for round 2. How did we do? Well, we got 3 new items. And first and foremost, we have our electricity. Looks like we only have one building that wants electricity? That can't be right. Okay, well, we'll put you right there. All right, so we've made them happy. We have another gardenless house. We'll put you up here. Now you can actually put buildings over things like the generators. Yeah. And a production line doubles the work speed of every factory placed over it. Well, I could have used that earlier. But we will put this over here. And time for round 3. I really, aside from the graphics, which I really love, I really enjoy the music. It's very soothing. All right, now we have a gas tank. Big tip number 1. Do not put the gas tank next to the electric generator, because then you will get a big boom. And we don't want that. So where can we put this for maximum? Put this here. All right, so they're happy. We missed one, but oh, can't be helped. My apologies. We will put you right here. Okay, so we've played everything. Time for the next day. So each round is counted as days. Water tank. Big tip number 2. Water tanks don't go well on top of buildings. They will break and lead to destroying of buildings. So we're going to put you right there. And now we have another one of these little guys. We'll put you over here. All right, next round. I like how the weather changes, the time of day changes. Another home office. Where are we putting you? Put you over here, maybe? And we have a park. It says provides the need of nature in its range. And we're going to put that park right there. Now they have a little rooftop park. And we just had a flock of seagulls fly by. The little details in this game really make it. Oh, we only have one portable house. Okay, where are we putting you, little one? Put you... Let's go with a top-down view. Go put you over here. Okay. We have a terrace. Now we do not have any roofed buildings. So this is one of those cases where you can actually skip this building without placing it. Because, well, you don't always meet the requirements to place it. We'll put you right there. And we have a couple that need gas. But yeah, you can see if you... there is absolutely no place to put this. So, next turn. Oh, now we have a better look at our little garden and the graphics. Let's take a moment to appreciate them while it's light enough. The little garden, it's so cute. The little details really do make this game. I know I said that. It does bear repeating. And of course, there we go. Had to do that. Now, what do we have? A gardenless house. Now, as you can see, you cannot place anything on top of the garden, which makes sense. We're going to put you up here, I think. I'm going to go with the top. There we go. I really do like the looks of this. I would definitely say it's more of a puzzle game. And definitely a great game for, you know, after a long day. And maybe you just want something to relax with. But you don't want something that's so mind-numbingly basic that you fall asleep 5 minutes into it. This won't do that, because you really are constantly thinking about each of your moves. Oh, we have electricity again. Who needs electricity? We have a couple over here that need it. But we just almost made that big mistake, because there's the gas tank right there. So let's put you maybe here. Okay, nope. And it went boom. Okay. So now you can see we just lost 90 people. And a lot of people are sad because we just blew them all up. Okay. Now we blew up our garden too. Oh no. Okay. Put you there. Yeah, they're starting to get mad. Oh, social crisis. Game over. So, let's do another quick round. And I will be quiet for it. I know. Strange concept. Again, the game is over, but we lasted a little longer this time. We managed to make it 26 days. And, yeah, this is quite the fun game. Both relaxing and challenging. And, well, need I say again, I really enjoyed the graphics. And if we look over here, we can see we now have 340 scraps we can spend. So we could go with the court, or you could go up here with internet satellite, which gives you either a casino or a club every 10/7/5 turns. I'm going to go with the internet satellite because, you know, internet. They should have it, right? And I wonder what we're going to get. We can choose next. A tent collects populations of buildings that are destroyed in its range, generates a skyscraper when destroyed. Or we can have a cafe, which gives 1 terrace and generates 3 brick roads. Interesting. Now, in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I had bought the game and I had been given the game by KeyMailer. So on release day, I noticed that the game was available. It was on sale for $7.99, normally $9.99. A very good price. So I was like, well, I have a tiny bit of money left from my birthday present from Gus. So I went ahead and bought it. And about an hour or so later, when I was checking my email, I noticed that I had a notification from KeyMailer. And wouldn't you know it, they gave me a key for the game. I was like, So I wrote to them and I asked them a question and they wrote back to me and they gave me a reply. So, anybody who's watched this far in the video, tell me in the comments below what you like about this game. And after I get a few comments, I will draw one person, and that person will get a key to the game pile-up. So, once again, leave me a comment. Tell me what you like about the game. So that's our look at the game pile-up, and I'm absolutely loving the game, and they are continuing to work on it. We should see some interesting things in the future. Until next time. Bye for now.